Hello everyone, today I'm going to be entering some DTIYS contests. This first one is Mofu 500. I will try to leave the link to the creators of these contests in the iCard for you to check them out. For this first DTIYS drawing, I was trying to compare my traditional medium of markers to the digital art reference. So I started with the outfit first, just to make sure that that was as close as possible to what the digital art piece looked like, at least in terms of color. So I tried going through that with the shirt, and I think the shirt turned out pretty well. I think I might have made the shorts a little too dark, but I still think they look alright. Sadly, some of the blue did bleed over to the shorts, so I had to fix that with white gel pen. The socks was pretty easy, just a little bit of brown, and then it was pretty good. As for the shoes, there was quite a bit of details for the shoes actually, so I just simplified the shoelaces a little bit. And for the skin tone, I was trying to find as similar a skin tone as possible within my marker set, so this was the closest one I could find. And I don't think it exactly matches the skin tone of the character, but I think it is close enough with what I had to work with. As for the hair had some pinkish undertones, so I tried to copy that and blended the pink with the brown for the base color before I went in with any shading. And for the jacket, I didn't have the exact colors to match it, so I went with a beige color before going in with a pink, just to kind of match the pinky beige color that the jacket was. And there was the Einstein's theory of relativity written on the jacket, so I tried to write it on there, but I don't think it exactly fit on there. And also, I think I might have made the hands a little too small, but in the end, the piece was done, and I moved on to the next contest entry. Now we are moving on to Kiki Color 30 DTIYS. Now, this contest was really fun because the outfit for this Elf Princess OC was really intricate and extremely detailed, but the one problem with that was it was extremely detailed and intricate. So I tried to make sure that I had all of the accessories and all of the outfit pieces right, but in the end I did miss one earring, so I had to redraw that in with the markers. But I tried going at this drawing a little bit differently than the way I do most of the drawings, just because there were so many bits and pieces to the outfit. So a lot of these accessories and parts of the outfit were actually the same colors, which was really nice, so I just went at it in terms of color instead of in terms of like, here's the skin, here's the hair, here's the outfit, etc., etc. So I just went with pinks and blues first, then yellows, and the skin I just did by itself since that was pretty easy on its own. And now I'm just finishing up the rest of the outfit and adding in a green circle to the background, and with that, this contest entry is done. Now the next DTIYS contest I am doing is RunBunDTIYS. Now there was a reason that I was kind of saving this one for last, and that was just because there was a background to it, and if you noticed for the last two I didn't do that complicated of a background, I just added a circle to the background. But for this one, there is a lot of complicated parts to the background, just all the flowers and the observatory in the back and the clouds. There's just a lot of bits and pieces to this artwork, and I just wanted to make sure I got it all down, so I just saved it for last. Now this character's name is Luna, and she is really cool. Her outfit is actually pretty sparkly, so I found that really cool. So I wanted to make sure that I did her outfit right, so I just shaded with a bunch of blue markers just to make sure that all the shading looked pretty good before I added all the sparkles to her outfit. And I also used the white gel pen just to make sure that the lace on the sides actually was white, because the lace was white, but since I'm shading with markers, the markers kind of bled over. So Then there was the bottom part of the outfit, and the bottom part of the outfit, there was like this, I think a string just kind of across the chest area, and they didn't have a correct color that looked similar enough. So at first I just used a darker marker and shaded with that, then used a white gel pen, but that didn't exactly have the right color that I wanted, so then I just shaded over that with a different color marker. And then I did the flowers. Now the flowers was really cool, but I mainly just did that with a pink marker, then a darker pink marker, just to try to make it seem like there were multiple flowers and this was a flower field. And closer to the back, you could see I just did some speckling and some slight dots here and there. Moving on to the observatory, I mainly just used a couple of colors for blending each thing. Like the hill, I used 2 greens. The dirt path, I used 3 browns. As for the observatory, I just used the same brown from the dirt path and 2 cool grays. Moving on to the clouds, I was running out of cool gray too by that point. My marker was kind of drying out. So instead of using that, I just did some speckling with a darker gray just to show that there was some shading for the clouds. And then for the sky, I just used this turquoisey blue for that, and then showed some very simple shading for that. And with that, the pieces are done. Now I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit the like and subscribe buttons. That would be greatly appreciated. And with that, I hope you have a magnificent day, and I will see you all later.